Hi everyone, and welcome to this onboarding session. My name is Kayla, and I'm a managing market builder with 1-8. And I have been with this company for almost 7 months. I cannot believe how fast the time has gone by, but I cannot tell you guys how much of a blessing it has been. This business has been for me and my family. We are so excited that you're here, and thank you so much for jumping on and watching this training video. So today, as we talk about onboarding, we're going to talk about the importance of helping our new market partners jumpstart their business, and with a clear vision of your goals, and also to help our current market partners who are trying to reevaluate their business for the month, and then to do an overview of last month, and then how they're going to jumpstart into the next month and kind of get a game plan. So a couple of things that I want to talk about today are some bullet points. So there's 7 different topics that are included in our onboarding, and I'll just list them out for you. So number 1 would be our why. Number 2 is our time. 3 is how much money you're wanting to make. Number 4 is setting up your first launch party. And number 5 is your smart start period. Number 6 is your contact list. And then number 7 is managing market partner, which is the very first rank of our company. So just getting started with number 1, which is our why. Everybody's why is different. Different things drive different people. So that's really important to tell your upline kind of why you're doing this. Just a little backstory about myself. My husband actually works away 2 weeks at a time, and so my why in starting 1-8 was to eventually retire him. It's a long-term goal, so with 1-8 I'm hoping to be able to either supplement our income altogether, or to make enough money to allow my husband to take a little bit of a pay cut so that he can come home and be home with us every single day. So if you're just now starting out, your why may not be clear. So if it's not clear, or if you think that your why is small and it doesn't really mean anything, that is not the case. This will change as you see success in your business. So if you feel like, well, I'm struggling to kind of put it into words as to why, or maybe you're a why not, like, looks fun, get to hang out with other people, why not join the business? That's perfectly fine as well. Just like I said earlier, different things drive different people. So it's very important for your upline to know what your why is, because these are the things that we're going to use to hold you accountable in the months to come when you're building your business, because this business is hard and it's work. So if you want to put forth the work, we are here to help you. So that's what we're here for, and that's why we're doing this training video. So I'm just going to skip over to time. So time is number 2. And with your time, this is something that, we want to know as well. Are you wanting to devote your full time? Are you wanting to do part-time if you have, a full-time job and you're wanting to do this in the nooks and crannies of your day? That's something that we need to know. So just trying to figure out, the full picture, trying to get the full picture. Your number 1, your why. Number 2, your time. And then number 3 is your income, how much income you're wanting to make or that you need to make. Some people, this is a need thing. They need to make this money. So that is something that's very important, and that's a goal of yours to express to your upline. So if you, your time and your money go hand in hand. So if you discuss this with your upline, and you let them know exactly how much time you're wanting to put into it and how much money you're needing to get, they will let you know if that's a realistic goal or not. So just know that this opens up a discussion of for us to get to know you a little bit better, get to know your reasonings behind why, and helps us to plan on how much time and effort to put into your training. Because we have our businesses, but we are also trying to train up our market partners and get them to be the leaders that they need to be to run their own teams. So if you're somebody that is wanting to do this full time and you're excited and you're going, you're hitting the ground running with your new business, then let us know that, because that makes us so excited, and we will hop on, get your training. We will send you all the materials that we think that you need to be successful. And likewise, if you're doing this part-time, we need to know that so that we're not throwing all this information out there for you when you're wanting to take it a little bit slower. So the next on the list would be number 4, and that would be your launch party. And your launch party is so important. You want to schedule your launch party. It doesn't necessarily have to be on the books 24 to 48 hours, but we want to make sure that we put pen to paper and we schedule out those events within 2 to 3 days of you joining the business. The reason why we think that this is so important is because this is an investment of your time into your business. So if we're more likely to invest our time in these parties and these events and hosting people and showing them the product, putting our hands in some hair, that is something that we need to know that you're willing to invest that time in. So getting that on the books as soon as possible is key. We also want you to know that to do the launch event, you need to put your fear aside. So meaning, this is exciting, but it's also a little bit scary. If you've never done network marketing before, or you've never done this type of business before, it's a little daunting. But that's what we're here for, and that's what your upline is for, is to reach out with these fears. And your upline, if they're close by, make sure that they're able to attend. If your upline is not close by, make sure you get in a couple of trainings before you host your launch event, because we have so many different materials that you can use to get you ready. One of the materials that I want to touch on a little bit is the Dare to Succeed. It is in your product pack that you get. When you get all of your products, you also get a lot of information. Your Dare to Succeed is in that package. So it's also found in your back office, and what you want to do is when you have a launch party, you take it out and you read it word for word. It is meant to be successful and to set you up for success. So don't be afraid to just stand in front of your group, or 1 or 2 or 5 or 10 or however many people that show up to your party. Make sure you've got your Dare to Succeed, because that's what it's there for. Another thing that I want to touch on while we're talking about getting ready for your first launch party is utilize the tools that Monate has put out there for us. So we have an awesome Market Partner Academy in our back office. So as soon as you can, get started on those and those modules and get to learning, because it has a lot of great information out there. They put a lot of time and resources and effort into that Market Partner Academy, and it is very helpful to get you going on your new business. Also, whenever you're talking to your upline about trainings, ask them about any training videos that they might want to send your way. I know there's so many amazing directors who are so influential and have lots of great content on their pages. So, for example, Julie Stevens or Kendall Weldon or Brittany Rose or Haley Clark. These women know what they're doing. They are successful for a reason. We want to take what they're doing and duplicate it, because it is working. So make sure you go and follow them on Facebook, and we have tons of videos, and I'm sure your upline has saved, so make sure you reach out and ask them for all of that good product knowledge and business information. The next thing, which is number 6, I think, or is it 5? 5. Yes. Is your Smart Start period. So with Smart Start, this is a genius business plan. So your Smart Start is a great foundation for a successful business. what you want to do, well, let me back up just a second. Your Smart Start is a time frame, and you do not want to let that time frame go to waste. So from the day that you join through the end of that month plus 2 more months, that would be your Smart Start period. So for myself, let's just say I joined January 25th. January 25th through the end of January, all of February, and all of March. So that is all the time you have to rack in all of these Smart Start bonuses. And I want to say it, I could do the math for you, but it's nearly $2,000 in bonuses, and that's accumulative. So you don't have to wait until the end of Smart Start to get those bonuses. They are giving them to you as you're hitting those blocks and getting those ranks. So you get that bonus right away, which is really, really awesome. Just to touch on your Smart Start, it's also laid out for you in your package that you receive in the mail with your starter kit, but I'm going to touch on a few of the key points in that. So in Smart Start, what you want to focus on are your blocks. So your block is going to be one market partner. So the same way that you signed up, you're going to sign up another person just like you who wants to do the business. And then 4 VIP customers. So you have one market partner and 4 VIP customers. That is a block. And for every block that you complete, you get a $150 bonus. On top of your 4 VIP bonuses that you make, on top of your market partner bonus that you make, all kinds of bonuses. So with your bonuses, or with your blocks, you get a block here, and then you make another block, and then you make another block. And when you have 3 blocks, you've completed a Mo neighborhood, and that's a $500 bonus. And you can do that as many times as you want to. These bonuses, you can get them over and over and over again. The earning potential is literally limitless. You can bust the top of this thing wide open if you really, really wanted to. It's so exciting, and you really, really want to make use of all of your time in Smart Start. It's so important. The next thing I want to touch on, and the last point, which would be number 7, is managing market partners. So managing market partner is the very first and the most important rank in this business. It's such a confidence booster. It really makes you feel like, yes, I got this, I can do it, I hit my first rank, I got my first bonus for hitting that rank. So it really can be a game changer for some people. And it's also one of the platforms or the foundation of your business. So as long as you're hitting MMP and the people underneath you are hitting MMP, you're going to continue to see growth. So to reach managing market partner, you need 2 active lines. So that would mean you would need 2 of your market partners to have 200 PV or more. That would consider you to be active. To be active, it is not based on solely your orders. It could be all VIP orders. You don't even have to order to be considered active. To get to managing market partner, so you need to have 2 active lines, and then you also need to have 300 PV, and then you need to have 1,200 GV, which would be group volume. So personal volume, or PV as we call it, would be anything that you order, anything that your VIP or who you personally enroll as a VIP customer, and anybody that personally enrolls as a retail customer that's under you. Anything that's in the group volume would be everything in your downline. So all of your market partners, all of their VIPs, retail customers, all of their market partners, everybody underneath you goes into that group volume, and then your PV is also added into your group volume. So that group volume needs to be at 1,200 PV. So that's how you would hit your very first rank of managing market partner. And it is so easy and attainable. And all you need is to be coachable and to be present and to be involved. And you are going to go places in this business. I have no doubt in my mind. So that's just a little bit of our a little bit of a lot, I would say. But that's onboarding in general. And if you guys have any questions, please reach out to your uplines. If they're not available, or if you just joined with your best friend and neither of you know what you're doing, reach up a little bit higher to somebody else who knows and who has been doing the business for a little while, because the training is so important in this business to get your business up and running. And somebody's up from a nap, so I'll go ahead and let you guys go. But thank you so much for listening, and y'all have a great day.